action in quarter number one. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Johnson going to get the handoff. Johnson jostles free. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game. And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his...
And he's got 4 being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 55 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And this is caught by Watkins for a Charger touchdown. Quez Watkins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st down, Lindsey, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Herbert. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Quez Watkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Roses to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run with Lindsay out of the gun. Uses the stiff arm. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a handoff for Lindsay. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. And now hang on here, because down on the field and appearing to be grimacing in some pain is the tight end, Zach Ertz. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, Cooks on the quick slant. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Now it's Watson. Finding Green complete. Sheds off the tackle. Touchdown! A.J. Green. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Jalen Guyton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Texans 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing, and I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, the little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson got a man. It's Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Watson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got a man, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. The final shot before the break for Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. You want the third quarter already? No problem, let's do it.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Jackson now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Charger drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Do what you do.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Running on first down, Eckler. A big Sebastian Joseph day there on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They snap it to Herbert. And that is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Texans defense stands tall. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, Watson. And caught, right side, Green. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Watson. Amendola has it. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Lindsey now off the read option. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. He was brought down by Michael Davis. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running from the gun, Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back now in Houston. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2, Watson. Toward the pylon, caught. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put them...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Herbert's throwing in the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Draw play. It's Eckler. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Herbert now. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 18.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. And the reception made by Green. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. On 2nd and 9, Watson under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. It's Eckler again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Danny Amendola on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years.
Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And this is caught by touchdown Chargers. Quez Watkins.